What's up, fight fans? This is Kurt DeVille with Counterpunch Boxing News, and I have some more news concerning Hasim Rahman, the ex-unified champion of the world, speaks about his take on the heavyweight division. He says that Anthony Joshua is a really good fighter, but he also thinks that Deontay Wilder is a really good fighter also. And that fight interests him more than anything else. He thinks that Anthony Joshua was more known. And at the time, Deontay Wilder wasn't as known as Anthony Joshua. So the whole thing that's stopping the fight is who gets the lion's share of the money. And it's all about money. That was the issue of why these guys can't fight. Now, what he did say about Lennox Lewis was very interesting. He thinks that Lennox Lewis criticizes AJ too much. And let me explain. He said with two people from the same country, two brethren, there should be more encouragement and encouraging words, from Lennox Lewis to Anthony Joshua, and I have to agree with Hasim Rahman, because when you have someone like that, and he kind of edged it up, and, this is coming from someone, from America that's looking over, and looking at this unbiased, unlike, Holyfield and, you know what I mean? And guys like that, Riddick Bowe, he's like, well, you have two guys from the same country. You got an up and coming unified champion with 22 fights, 21 by knockout. But then yet you have another guy that's, that's retired and has been there, and all you really hear is criticism, and you wonder why everyone shits all on Lennox Lewis, is because, other people can see it. And Hasim Rahman's not alone. He's probably one of the first Americans to address Lennox Lewis's fuckery. Lennox Lewis should have more encouraging words to say about Anthony Joshua. You know what I mean? He doesn't say enough. It's almost like, okay, you have an agenda. And it's not almost, it is. Because the way he makes it sound like, hey, Anthony Joshua's too scared and he wouldn't take up like that has nothing to do with what really happened. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh, he needs to step up to the plate and not worry about money and this, that, and the other. And, and the person that's worried about money is the person that's asking for more money. And that's Deontay. That's who he should be really pointing that out to. But the thing is, it's like he's going overboard to talk about Anthony Joshua. You know what I mean? So it's just, I have to agree with Hasim Rahman on that, and it's just, I had to share it with you guys because Hasim Rahman is American. Mostly American guys are, have show favoritism towards American fighters. Now, he didn't say anything bad about Deontay Wilder. I'm not saying that. What I am saying is, looking at Lennox Lewis, it's like, well, why is Lennox Lewis hating on AJ? He should have more encouraging words to say about him. He should want to help him rather than, everything that comes out of his mouth is to blast AJ. You know what I mean? Like, I just feel that's weird. And then, AJ's already spoke about Lennox Lewis. He's like, I don't think he would say that type of shit in my face. I really don't. I don't think that he would do that. A lot of people talk a certain way when they're in front of cameras, but when you're talking about that actual person or to that actual person, it's a different story. You know what I mean? But, yeah, I have to agree with Hasim Rahman. He thinks that Miller is better than Joseph Parker. So, the Miller and Anthony Joshua fight is, he's interested in it, but it doesn't excite him, So, of course, he wants to see Wilder like all of us want to see Wilder. So, but I just wanted to share that with you guys. Let me know what you guys think about Hasim Rahman's interview with IFL. Of course, please subscribe. And you guys been Counterpunched. Peace.